On behalf of Idaho Technology, I want to thank you for your interest in the FilmArray. We think that you will find the FilmArray to be an easy-to-use system that provides results in about an hour. This training video will help you get to know your FilmArray instrument. In this video, we will show you how to properly unpack and set up the FilmArray. Then, we will show you how to operate the FilmArray, and we will demonstrate how the device reports results. We will also review the software and show you how easy it is to operate. Finally, we will wrap up with a few key points on maintenance of your FilmArray and common troubleshooting issues. If you run into any problems or have any questions, please contact us. We provide telephone technical support at 1-800-735-6544. You can also visit our website at www.filmarray.com. Or, if you prefer, you can email us at support@idahotech.com. No matter how you choose to contact us, a member of our team will get right back to you. In this section, we will show you how to unpack and set up the FilmArray system. To set up the FilmArray, we recommend a countertop or benchtop area that is solid, level, clean, and well ventilated. This space needs to be about 20 by 30 inches so that it is large enough for both the FilmArray instrument and the laptop. You may want to leave enough space for your own optional desktop printer. Access to a standard 3-prong electrical outlet is also required. The FilmArray system is shipped in one large box, which contains 3 separate smaller boxes and the FilmArray operator's manual. The first box you will unpack contains the FilmArray instrument, the second box contains the laptop, and the third box contains the accessories. As you unpack the accessories box, you will find the FilmArray instrument setup quick guide, backup CD of the FilmArray software, the barcode reader and stand, a FireWire cable, a USB cable, the instrument power cord, the pouch loading station, and a mouse to control the laptop. Now that you've unpacked each box, you're ready to set up the FilmArray instrument. Setting up the FilmArray is an easy process that I will guide you through here. We'll just connect the laptop and FilmArray and plug the devices into a grounded power source. To do so, place the laptop next to the FilmArray instrument. Connect the USB cable, FireWire cable, and instrument power cable to the back of the FilmArray instrument. Then connect the USB cable, FireWire cable, and laptop power cable to the laptop computer. Be sure that the FireWire cable is oriented properly as you insert it into the port. With those cables in place, plug the instrument and laptop power cables into a standard 3-prong electrical outlet. Finally, connect the mouse and barcode reader into USB ports on your laptop computer. Now open up the laptop and turn it on. To turn on the FilmArray instrument, flip the switch on the back of the FilmArray near the power cord and then give it about a minute to start up. The light on the front of the instrument indicates the instrument status. A dark light means that the instrument is off. A solid green light indicates that the instrument is ready for use. A blinking green light means the instrument is running, and a red light indicates an error. The FilmArray also has a second light located around the pouch loading chamber button. This chamber is where you will load your pouch into the FilmArray instrument. If this light is off, the chamber is locked. If the light is solid blue, the chamber is ready for use. If the light is blinking, the run is complete and it is safe to remove the pouch. With the FilmArray instrument now set up, let's go over how to test a sample. I'll show you how to prepare a FilmArray pouch, how to load the pouch into the instrument, and then how to run a test and view the results. Testing consists of 3 key steps. First, the FilmArray pouch is unpackaged and inserted into the pouch loading station. Second, the pouch is hydrated and the sample is injected into the pouch. And third, the pouch is loaded into the instrument where the test is run. Let's now go into more detail about each step, starting with the FilmArray pouch. Each pouch is identified with a lot number, a serial number, and an expiration date. This information is printed at the top of each pouch and is also encoded in the barcode. The pouch also has a space where you may choose to manually place your own sample identification barcode or write in an identifier. The upper section of the pouch contains the freeze-dried reagents, and the lower plastic film portion of the pouch is where the chemical processes take place. FilmArray pouches are shipped in a kit of 30. Each kit also includes the needed hydration buffers, sample buffers, transfer pipettes, and syringes. Now, let me show you how easy it is to set up a pouch. Just like any other test you do, it is very important to maintain a sterile environment and avoid contamination of the sample and yourself. Wear appropriate personal protective equipment, including gloves, and do your work behind a protective shield or in a biosafety cabinet. Because the pouch is stored under a vacuum, it is best that you not open the pouch until you're ready to load the pouch and run the test. When you are ready to run the test, open the outer packaging of the pouch and take out the canister. There may be a whooshing sound as you open the outer package, indicating that the packaging has maintained a tight seal. Next, unscrew the canister and remove the FilmArray pouch. Insert the larger film portion of the pouch into the pouch loading station. To be sure you have the pouch aligned correctly, check that the red and blue on the pouch label align with the red and blue arrows on the pouch loading station. Once the pouch has been inserted, place the blue-capped hydration solution into the blue well of the pouch loading station and the red-capped sample buffer into the red well of the pouch loading station. Next, remove the blue cap from the hydration solution vial and unwrap the blue-labeled hydration syringe. Prior to uncapping the syringe, be sure that the tip of the syringe is screwed on tightly. To avoid contamination, do not touch the tip of the syringe with your hands, and do not let the tip of the syringe touch any surfaces. Place the tip of the syringe into the hydration solution vial and slowly raise the plunger of the syringe to draw up hydration solution up to the 1 milliliter line. If you notice bubbles in the syringe, keep the tip of the syringe in the hydration solution vial and gently tap the side of the syringe so that the bubbles rise to the liquid surface. Once the syringe is filled with hydration solution, insert the tip of the syringe into the hydration port directly below the blue arrow of the pouch loading station. Grip the outside of the syringe and without touching the plunger, forcefully press the syringe down until you puncture the seal. You will hear the seal break. Again, do not push the plunger. Once you have broken the seal, remove your hand and let the vacuum draw the hydration solution into the pouch. There is no need to press down on the plunger of the syringe. The vacuum inside the pouch will draw the appropriate volume of solution. Once the pouch has drawn in the appropriate volume of solution, without recapping the syringe, discard the syringe in a sharps container. If no liquid is drawn into the pouch, you may need to press harder to break the seal, or you may have a defective pouch. In the rare occasion that you have a defective pouch, please contact our technical service team for assistance. It's now time to prepare your sample and add it to the pouch. Remove the red cap from the sample buffer vial. Unwrap and use the transfer pipette to draw your sample. Pull up enough sample to reach the third line on the transfer pipette. Add the sample to the sample buffer vial and gently pipette up and down once or twice to mix. Unwrap the red-labeled sample loading syringe. Prior to uncapping the syringe, be sure that the tip of the syringe is screwed on tightly. Again, to avoid contamination, do not touch the tip of the syringe with your hands and do not let the tip of the syringe touch any surface. Uncap and place the tip of the syringe in the sample buffer mixture and slowly raise the plunger of the syringe to draw the sample mix up to the 0.3 milliliters line. If you notice bubbles in the syringe, keep the tip of the syringe in the sample buffer mixture vial and gently tap the side of the syringe so that the bubbles rise to the liquid surface. Do not expel the bubbles from the syringe. This could result in contamination of the area or yourself. Once the syringe is filled with sample buffer mix, insert the tip of the syringe into the sample port directly below the red arrow of the pouch loading station. Grip the outside of the syringe and without touching the plunger, forcefully press the syringe down and puncture the seal. You will hear the seal break. Again, do not push the plunger. Once you have broken the seal, remove your hand and let the vacuum draw in the sample buffer mix into the pouch. There is no need to press down on the plunger. The vacuum inside the pouch will draw in the appropriate volume of mix. Once the pouch has drawn in the appropriate volume of sample mix, without recapping the syringe, discard the syringe in a sharps container. The sample buffer mix can be discarded as biohazard waste, or it can be recapped and stored at 4 degrees Celsius until valid test results are obtained. Before removing the pouch from the pouch loading station, be sure that it has been labeled with sample ID information. Take the loaded pouch to the FilmArray instrument and open the pouch chamber lid. Insert the pouch into the pouch chamber with the larger film portion of the pouch first. The red and blue on the pouch label should align with the red and blue arrows on the instrument. There will be a noticeable click when the pouch is securely placed in the instrument. It will not be possible to insert the pouch if the instrument lid is not completely opened. If you have trouble inserting the pouch, simply push the lid back as far as it will go and try again. To review, first open the outer packaging and remove the pouch. Next, insert the pouch into the pouch loading station, aligning the blue and red on the pouch label with the blue and red arrows on the pouch loading station. Place the hydration solution and sample buffer vials in the pouch loading station. After opening the hydration solution, uncap the blue syringe and insert the tip into the hydration solution vial. Slowly draw approximately 1 milliliter of the hydration solution into the syringe. Insert the tip of the syringe into the hydration port. With strong downward force, puncture the seal. Do not push the plunger. Wait for the vacuum to draw in the hydration solution. Now, open the sample buffer vial and your sample. Draw sample up to the third line on the transfer pipette. Add the sample to the sample buffer vial and pipette up and down to mix. Next, uncap the red syringe and insert the tip into the sample buffer mix vial. Slowly draw 0.3 milliliters of sample mix from the vial into the syringe. Insert the tip of the syringe into the hydration port. With strong downward force, puncture the seal. Do not push the plunger. Wait for the vacuum to draw in the sample buffer mix. Finally, be sure your pouch has been labeled with the sample ID. Remove the pouch from the pouch loading station and load it into the instrument pouch chamber. After the run is complete, you should remove the pouch from the FilmArray instrument using protective gloves. Discard the used pouch and your gloves in a biohazard waste container. Now that you have set up the FilmArray pouch and loaded it into the FilmArray instrument, let's walk through the software so you can see how to start a run and review a run report. Double-click the FilmArray instrument control icon to open the software. Once a pouch has been inserted into the FilmArray instrument, you need to enter information about the pouch into the software. The easiest method is to scan the barcode located on your pouch with the barcode scanner. This automatically fills in the lot and serial numbers, as well as the pouch type and protocol. If you prefer, you can manually enter the data, but we recommend using the barcode scanner when possible to minimize errors. Next, enter the sample ID. If you have a sample ID barcode, simply scan it with the barcode scanner. If you do not have a sample ID barcode, you will need to enter the sample ID manually. Next, enter your username and password. If you are a new FilmArray user, click the Add Operator button in the operator box to add yourself as a user. This opens a dialog box in which your username, first and last name, and a password need to be entered. The Confirm Password field displays red dots until the password and confirm field match. Click OK to add yourself as a user. Adding yourself as a user is a one-time task. Subsequent runs only require your username and password to be entered in the operator box. Now close the FilmArray lid and click Start Run on the screen to begin the run. About a minute or so after the run has started, you will hear a loud whirring noise for about 60 seconds. This is normal. As your test is running, a checklist of steps is displayed on the screen. A check mark appears by each step as it is completed. The number of minutes left in the run is displayed at the bottom of the run box. When the test is complete, the software automatically interprets the results and displays the report. If you have the computer hooked up to a printer, the software automatically prints out the report. Now let's review the report. This report is divided into 3 sections: a run summary, results summary, and run details. The first section, the Run Summary section, lists the sample identification, date and time of the run, name of any detected pathogens, any equivocal results, and the status of the controls. If the controls failed, the results are invalid and the sample should be retested. The second section, the Results Summary section, lists the results for each pathogen tested. A check mark and the word Detected appear next to any pathogens detected in the sample. The words Not Detected appear next to the pathogens not detected in the sample. The word Equivocal appears next to any pathogen for which the software is unable to provide either a detected or not detected result. This means that the results are inconclusive and the sample should be retested. If an invalid result occurs, this typically means that there has been an error with the controls, software, or the instrument. The sample should be retested, and if the problem continues, contact our technical support team. The third section, the Run Details section, provides additional information about the run, including the type of pouch used, the pouch lot and serial number, operator ID, instrument ID, protocol, and run status. Now let's take a closer look at some additional software features. The software keeps a log of all runs. This allows you to look up previous runs using the Browse Runs tab. This feature also allows you to search for previous runs, make notes, add tags, and sort past results using a variety of selection criteria. For instance, you can search previous runs using any combination of sample ID, pouch type, date, protocol, pouch result, assay type, run status, or operator. The Instrument Options menu allows you to perform various administrative functions, such as importing or exporting run files, archiving your database, and exiting the program. Please refer to the Operator's Manual for more detail about the advanced and administrative software functions. Let's now discuss proper maintenance of the FilmArray and how to avoid contamination of your work area. We recommend that after every test, and at least once a day or whenever a spill occurs, the pouch loading station should be wiped down with 10% bleach, followed by a water wipe. At least once a week, the surface of the FilmArray instrument and work area should be wiped down with 10% bleach solution. This should be followed by a water wipe to avoid buildup of bleach deposits on benchtop and instrument surfaces. At least once a week, the lens of the barcode reader should be cleaned using a lens cloth and cleaner. It is possible for the plastic film of a pouch to be punctured or otherwise leak. If you detect a pouch leak, there is a possibility of contamination, so we recommend thoroughly decontaminating the instrument and any other potentially exposed area by wiping 3 times with 10% bleach, followed by 2 water wipes. After cleaning up a leak or spill, the final step is to run a pouch using water instead of a sample. This is referred to as running a blank test, and it helps to ensure that no contamination has occurred. The blank pouch results should be not detected for all pathogens. To wrap up this demonstration, let's go over the 3 most common problems encountered while using the FilmArray and a possible solution for each problem. First, if the software will not connect to the instrument, check to make sure all the cables are plugged in properly and that the instrument is on. If all the cables are connected properly and the instrument is powered on and the software will still not connect, turn off the instrument and laptop and unplug all the cables. Then reconnect all cables properly and power up the instrument first and then the laptop. The software should now connect to the instrument. If the problem continues, contact Idaho Technology Technical Support. Second, if the barcode scanner will not scan the pouch barcode, try cleaning the barcode reader screen. Check to make sure that the barcode scanner is plugged in. If the barcode reader will still not scan, you may need to recalibrate your barcode scanner by following the instructions in the operator's manual. If the problem continues, contact Idaho Technology Technical Support for assistance. Finally, if at any time there is an instrument instruction error, which is a broad class of software errors where the instrument and software are not communicating, try turning off and turning back on the instrument and laptop, and then rerunning the sample. If that does not work, please contact our technical support team for assistance. In closing, if at any time you have a question about your FilmArray system or you encounter any problems when running your instrument, please contact us. We provide telephone technical support at 1-800-735-6544, or you can email us directly at support@idahotech.com.